Lodi, what's going on? It's Fyuh on the mic and welcome back to another video. Today I'm bringing you my first episode of Everton Career Mode. That's right, we've decided to go with Everton this year to start off with, and in this episode I'm going to look to get some crazy transfers through. I've got the 60% transfer bonus because I had it last year obviously, so this is going to be flipping crazy. Not crazy. Yeah, and here is the new FIFA layout, just in case any of you guys haven't seen it yet. Absolutely mental, 90 million in the bank. That's a lot of money. They want us to qualify for Champions League and reach the FA Cup semi-final, so we're definitely going to need to spend some more money if we're going to finish in the Champions League spots. Here is the team we're going to be starting with throughout the season. Of course, I'm going to make some mega signings with the 90 million we have allocated, but here's sort of the default team we start off with. I already know or have some ideas of who I'm going to bring in, and you guys are going to see that. But one thing to importantly mention to you guys is in the top right hand of the corner, there'll be a poll of which player you want us to bring in. There'll be 3 options. This is next episode, so this episode we're going to look to bring in a left wing back and a striker, but you guys are going to get to choose one of those players in that poll right now. Choose him. Here it is, guys. We're going to be trying to make our first ever signing in career mode, a world class player we're going to approach to buy, Sandro. So I've got an offer. It's very interesting. Do I want to pay 66.4 million and skip club negotiations, or do I want to try and negotiate with the club for a better offer, because that's his release clause? I'm going to try and negotiate for a better offer, seeing as his value's around 40 million. So here it is, the first cutscene I've ever took part in for the Everton team. Here we go. So this is a Juve rep. It's not actually the boss Allegri, but this guy will sort of represent them here. So I'm going to try probably start off with a 45 to 50 million offer, then see how it goes from there. They're quite strict in some ways in this game. It's much harder to sort of negotiate in this game, so we're going to have to be pretty careful of what we do here. If I start with a 50 million offer, advance, submit, just possibly they'll bite on that. I don't know, because it's only 12.5 million over his over his value, so they might not accept it. I guess we're about to find out. Oh, okay, they could consider 57.7 million. So basically they're asking for 60 million. So that is still a bit below his release clause, but is that what we really want to pay? So I've got 2 options really. I don't want to end negotiations. You know, I'm fairly happy with that. It's 20 million roughly over his value, but he is a great player, and it is hard to convince players of his stature to come to the club. So I'm gonna propose 55 million, bang on offer. Take it or leave it. Probably not leave it, if that's okay, because I would really love to bring Sandro to the club. So here we go. We're going to try to get settled on 55 million. Hopefully I've convinced them. Yes, we have a deal. Let's finalise the paperwork. You are free to approach Sandro to discuss his contract. Goodbye for now. There we go. 55 million for Sandro. Do I think it's overpriced? Possibly. Do I think he's worth it? Yes. Let's negotiate with Sandro. Try bring him into the club. Hopefully, just hopefully he signs. Oh, I'm so excited for this, guys. Sandro, he's at the club now. There he is. There's his agent. Crucial player, of course. I can promise he'll be the first name on the team sheet. Have a starting role throughout the season. Does that work? I think he gave us a nod. It looked kind of like a nod to me. So they asked us that. And apparently sometimes they'll ask things. So maybe he'll ask for a certain wage. Maybe he'll ask me to propose a wage. I think we're about to discover right here. These are the first sort of cutscenes I've actually sat through though. So he wants to sign a 5-year deal. That is perfect, guys. I would love to take him on a 5-year. That's the maximum, and that is the length we sort of would love him to join the club for. Definitely accept. 5-year contract for Sandro. Now here it goes. We're going to the most important part of the negotiations, his wage. What does the filthy Brazilian want? That sounded quite bad, didn't it? So what does he want? He wants a release clause. I really don't want him to go, so I feel like 80 million. I feel like that is fair. I don't know if anyone would ever offer 80 million for Alex Sandro, but hopefully he's happy with an 80 million release clause. I don't know if they want a really high one or a really low one. Okay, we can agree to that. Nice. So if someone wants to sign him, they're gonna have to splash out 80 million, and he'd become the most expensive defender ever. Or at least that I know of. Okay, here it is. I'd like to discuss his salary. Oh my goodness, what are they going to ask for? What am I going to ask for? Let's see. So he does have a release clause of 80 million on a 5-year deal. So he does want to propose, he wants us to propose a wage. Let's do 150 and offer him a signing on bonus of £1 million. Because he's on the same, but then he'll have a sort of bonus when he comes to the club. So here we go. We'd like to offer Alex Sandro a wage of 150,000 and a signing on bonus of £1 million. That is very interesting. They're saying clean sheets 25. Let's counter this. We have 2.5 million. And then edit wage. And then if I go 125, signing on bonus of 1.5. This is more sort of me being a bit stingy here. But here we go. We offered him more in the wages, but we sort of took everything down. Hopefully that's okay for him. Let's see what he says about this. Is he going to accept? What the heck? That is weird. They're saying he wants less than I'm offering. Now this is really tense. I don't think I can negotiate anymore. I'm going to have to give him 6 million for 25 clean sheets. I think I'm going to accept it anyway, just because he's a world-class player. It is a lot of money to get when he does get that amount, but I guess sort of things like this do happen in real life, and he is willing to take a wage cut, so I'm just going to accept it straight up. So there we go. We'll meet your wage demands and look forward to Alex Sandro joining our squad. So here we go. Alex Sandro looks to be signing. So it looks like I do have Alex Sandro in the club. Not that Sandro. Where is he? There we go. Sandro, welcome to Everton. Let's chuck him in. Baines, you're an absolute legend to the club, but you are getting old. Here we go. We're going to simulate this game. Everton versus Sporting. It's in the group. It's Alex Sandro's debut actually, but it's in a friendly, so it doesn't particularly count. And it's Sigurdsson's debut as well, thinking about it. And Sigurdsson managed to pick up 2 goals to win the game 2-0 for us. Very, very nice. Good start to the European International Cup. It looks like Aaron Lennon isn't going to be going to Leicester. So basically what happened was Leicester offered about 6 million. And I counted 10 and he stormed out the room. So yeah, there's no chance. Craig Shakespeare obviously was not happy with that. So it looks like that is not going to be happening. They want to sign Coleman. I don't want to sell him for 20 million. I think Coleman, sorry, is an absolute class player. So we're going to have to propose a new offer because I think that is frankly stupid. Because he's such a class player, I'm going to say 30 million. And you know what? They're going to say no. Most likely, but I don't care. We're not willing to take less than 30 million. Let's see, they might storm out the room. They do have a tendency to do that in this game because we want quite a high fee, but I'm not looking to sell Coleman. That's more, we can settle on 22.5. We also want to give you 5% of Coleman's future sales value to compensate for the investment you've made in him already. I think, seeing as he is 28 years old, I could take 25 million. We're willing to give you 25 million in order to seal the deal. So it looks like our right wing back, or right back even, is going to be going to West Bromwich Albion for 25 million. His value is 12, so I basically got double what he's worth. Ah, so awesome. Fyuh and Alex Sandro in the room, both looking pleased with the signing. 55 million for Alex Sandro. What a huge transfer that was, and what an epic transfer it is for Everton. And I think that is the sort of signing that turns heads, and that is precisely what we want to do. And also, let's be honest, Bellerin, he's the player who I just put on in that right wing back position to see if he performs, and he comes out with 2 goals. Wow, that is someone who can retain that position for now at least. And there we go, Seamus Coleman has been sold to West Bromwich Albion. They want Niasse. We are looking to bring in a striker, which will be to do with a poll that's in the top right of the screen, which is saying which striker do you want. I've given you a few options. Click over there if you want to see what striker you can bring in and choose one of the options. I know Rashford will be on there, and it'll be mainly young stars because maybe a few English people, because you know we do want to stick with sort of youngsters, I think, and just sort of have people with potential. So anyway, we're gonna negotiate here. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna go 8.75 million, almost actually. Yeah, 8.75 million. So we're looking for around 9 million for Niasse. He's 27 years old. He's not going to grow anymore. And yeah, it looks like 8.75. I don't know what they're going to say to it. Let's see what Shakespeare says here. 8.75. Yes, they're willing to do it. So here we go. Everton versus Toulouse FC. Let's see if Bellerin can continue that form. Sigurdsson with a goal in the first minute. A 4-0 smashing in the end. A hat-trick for Sigurdsson and a goal for Bellerin. There we go. That's why Sigurdsson went to Everton, and that's why they signed him for such a big sum, or what was conceived as such a big sum. Oh, look at this. Leighton Baines, 13.2. I already know the sum that I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be looking for double his value. Maybe not quite W, a bit under W his value, just because Leighton Baines is a club legend. I'm sure he'll sell shirts for them. So let's propose a fee. They said 13 million. I feel like the Turkish clubs do have a lot of money though, so I'm going to go straight up with a 21.5 million offer. So they're saying 16.4. That's 5.4 over his value, so that's like 50% over what he's worth. Propose new fee. I'd be very happy with 19.5. No, 19.2. I know that sounds like an obscure sum, but I don't know if it works in this logic. But 20 million seems like they wouldn't accept because it's sort of in the 20 mark. This is sort of scraping that 20 mark. 17.2. I want Baines in our team, but cannot offer more than 17.2. So that seems like the final thing they're going to offer. Well, the thing is, if I accept it, it gives us a lot of wage to sort of mess around, lots of transfer budget to mess around with, and we are wanting to make huge transfers, whatever the cost. He's 32 years old. He's not one of the young players at Everton we want to keep around, so I'm honestly going to sell our club legend here and just accept. As you can see here, we just got a few emails through. All of them are very important. As you can see, Leighton Baines has been sold. Who has been sold? Umar Niasse has been sold, and we got 3.6 million prize money. So if I have a look at our budget real quick, we have a lot of money in the bank. Here it is. Transfer budget 80 million, and we spent 50 million on a player. So that's another world-class player we can bring in. I've got a few ideas of who I want to bring in, but there'll be a poll in the top. Marcus Rashford is going to be one of those guys you can vote for. I reckon it'll be popular because what I'd do then is I'd play him with Rooney up top. They could form a sort of Man United or ex-Man United partnership. It might be interesting. I guess maybe a right wing back now is important to bring in. Maybe I could look to bring in Hector Bellerin. And yeah, tell me what you guys think of those suggestions. Because I want you guys to play a major part in this series, and that's how I want to pay. I want you guys to take part. So in quite a few games, I'll open up, or in some episodes, I'll open up sort of polls for you guys, where you guys can sort of have a look and choose. So it looks like Lookman scored the only goal of the final. Yeah. So it looks like we won that competition against Sporting, who were in our group. Okay, so we've had another offer for Aaron Lennon. Obviously, I'm going to counter it again. This time, I'm going to say 10 million. It's from Burnley, so Sean Dyche is there. Let's see what they say. 10 million again. Last time they were outraged with 10 million, but hopefully this time they're a bit less stingy, because that's only 2.5 over his value. I don't see why that's so ridiculous that I'm asking for 10 million. 8.6. So he wants to hardball it, doesn't he? It's a million over his value, but I'm still not gonna accept. I'm gonna counter 9 million. So let's go. I know it's I'm basically it's just pennies at this stage, but I want to get an offer that doesn't seem too poor. So that's 2.5 million over his current value. He's not exactly going to increase. He's only 77 in the right mid position. We're not using. They should accept that surely. Yeah, they matched the 9 million. There we go, guys. This is a huge one. I know I'm sort of saying I won't show you guys too much, but I've had a huge offer. Oh, no, sorry. Not a huge offer, but I've had an offer for Kevin Morales from Barcelona. We know these guys have a lot of money because of all the sort of business they've been doing at the moment. That does not look like the Barca boss, but oh well, I'm not going to complain too much. And we're just going to go straight in big. We're not going to, oh my goodness, look how big our budget is, by the way, guys. We want no small cash. No, that's a bit ridiculous. We want 40 million. I know it might seem crazy, but 40 million, I don't even know if we'll use Kevin Morales, to be honest, but, you know, it's good to offer high if they don't just run away, which they probably are going to be. My guy looks so smug. Yeah, they really don't want to, they're not taking any of that. Oh my goodness, Real Madrid now coming in for Kevin Morales, a club who we know is even richer. So let's negotiate here. We know maybe let's be honest, 40 million was a mistake trying to hold out for that. Oh my god, it's Zidane. I'm in the same room as Zidane. I know I'm not, this is in FIFA, but that manager, I don't know how I'd be focusing right now. He's not exactly a famous guy. He didn't even manage before this, unless it counts all the managers I've done last year. Then he's spent quite a while at Arsenal. He did a series at Burnley that you guys saw. Yeah, I did a Burnley career mode last season for those of you guys who are new to the channel. And if you've stuck around this far, why don't you click that subscribe button? I'm gonna try upload loads of these FIFA videos. Okay, so they're saying sell on calls to compensate already. No, I don't want. Why are these guys always talking about a sell-on clause? Zidane, take that, 25.5. Please don't headbutt me if you think it's too much. Let's see what they say. 25.5. They're the richest club in the world, or maybe behind Man United only. So yeah, they're willing to pay 25.5 million. To be honest, I've got no reason why, or at least I don't understand why they want Morales so much. But that's basically even more money that we can spend. I'm gonna look to bring in Hector Bellerin. Before it was sort of tough because I wasn't sure if we would be able to afford that and the striker that you guys are gonna vote for. But now I'm pretty sure we can do it easy. So here we go, Hector Bellerin. We're gonna approach to buy him. We're gonna wanna maybe like 25 million. I'm thinking before going into it. Arsene Wenger, there he is. Good to see you. We've been forward to this meeting. Let's get started. We're not even going to mess around. We're going to go straight with a big offer of 25 million. Can we agree on that? We should be able to. I know that, well, I don't know, but I reckon he's going to try and get a release clause in there because he is 22 years old. Oh no, they don't want a release clause. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna have to do better. That's not very much, but hopefully they see there's a sell-on clause and then they're more willing because he's young. 3% is absolutely nothing. So say he goes for 100 million, which is very unlikely. He'd get them 3 million. 31 million. They might get furious at me and stomp out here. I really have no clue. Hopefully they don't do that because I would quite like Bellerin, but I just don't want to get ripped off really. Okay, we have a deal. Yes, I was very worried just then. Here we go. Let's negotiate. Hector Bellerin. We're going to absolutely steal you from Arsenal. Here we go. Let's see how it goes. It's great seeing you. There he is, Hector Bellerin. Before he had his stupid hair, I was actually going to give him crucial, but important, that will do as well, I guess. I would like a 5-year deal. Whatever they say, I'm getting 5 years. I don't care. In terms of contract length, we think a 5-year contract is in everyone's best interest. Yeah, this guy is much better to deal with than Sandro's agent. Yeah, that does suit me actually. I don't want a release clause. There we go. No release clause. That is great, guys, that we managed to agree that because it means that they're not really a threat in that sort of way. So there we go. We don't want to insert a release clause. Submit offer. Straight offer of 100,000 a week. We're not giving Bellerin a signing bonus, but it is 100,000 a week. Let's see what they say. I would be willing to do basically that, but I don't want the 10 clean sheets thing. We're prepared to offer him the weekly wage and a signing bonus of 1.1 million, and we are willing to remove the clean sheet bonus from the contract. I can accept that definitely because I've managed to get rid of the other thing. It's okay, it's certainly more than we planned for originally, but we'll meet your wage demands and look forward to Bellerin joining our squad. There we go, we've got Bellerin joining the squad, 86,000 a week, but that's good. We've got Sandro and Hector Bellerin at Everton now. He does join immediately, so I can just stick him right in my team lineup. And now we're fully on ready to head into the first game of the season with Hector Bellerin joining the club. First Premier League game of the season, Everton versus Stoke City at Goodison Park. This is exciting because we've got our two players making their debuts. I'm honestly so ecstatic for this. That is not the player I'm on about. I'm on about Sandro and Hector Bellerin are both our wing backs even. And they're both making their debuts, which is kind of cool, I guess. Let's see. There he is. Hector Bellerin actually looks very good in an Everton shirt. And Sandro also looks pretty cool in an Everton shirt. And here's the lineup we're going for. Ooh, some fancy new animations. Wow, that's cool. Bit buggy a little bit there when you're playing the amount of defenders I'm playing, but still very impressive. And this is the sort of team we're going for, I guess. You guys have probably seen it before, but this is the team that we're going for. Yeah, we've got those guys on the bench. I'm interested to see the Stoke team because obviously I don't know what's going to look like. Butland in goal, that's fairly obvious, I guess. Johnson, Martins, Indy, Azuma, Shawcross, Peters. I wonder if they're going to be playing... who am I wondering if they're going to be playing? I'm wondering if they're going to be playing the new strike... Oh, no, they're not. Okay. I was wondering if they're playing Hesse. That's the player I was wondering about. But here we go. We're starting off Everton versus Stoke City live at Goodison Park. The first Premier League game of the series. Let's go, boys. I'm excited. Oh, no, it's a free kick even. That's much better. Anyway, we're going to cross this in. We want to get number 4 on the head. Keane. Oh, Butland makes a brilliant save to deny Keane on his full Everton debut a goal. Anyway, it's Garner on the ball. Garner Gay to Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson's going to look to cross it in here. He does cross it in to no one in particular, but it's okay because we've got... Oh my goodness, what a bang. The first goal in this series is an absolute belter from Idris Agana Gay. Oh my goodness, what a goal. That is why we're not selling him. We got an offer from Barca, but we rejected it. And this is why. Let's have a look at this. He gets the ball, picks it up at the edge of the box, and he absolutely smangs it in. Smang, I don't know if that's a word, but Idris Agana Gay, remember the name, scoring an absolute belter. Butland gets his fingertips to it, but it is not stopping the absolute magician scoring a goal. What's he going to do here? He's running out with the ball. Who does he think he is? I don't know, but it's going to be the end of the half. Choupo-Moting to Peters. Peters looks to cross it in. Jagielka to Sigurdsson. What's Sigurdsson going to do here? He's going to look to turn. And he loses it to Cameron, who then gets it to Diouf. And, oh my goodness, it's a goal. Oh, that is embarrassing. We got absolutely sliced to pieces. I was getting over the top, I think. I was still going about that goal, even though it's the 50 flipping minute. And I guess I just gave it away in a stupid position. They absolutely turn us inside out, and Xherdan Shaqiri with that excellent goal there. But anyway, it's Pickford on the ball now. These games go crazy fast. Sandro, he's going to look to cut in. Oh, he's played through Wayne Rooney, and Wayne Rooney scores 2-1. Wayne Rooney, it just had to be with the winning goal, most likely. I was a bit worried we weren't going to be able to score in time, but it's 2-1. They managed to fix the defence problem, I'm guessing, because this is on world class, if you're wondering. And I managed to score 2, whereas in the last game, I'd probably scored 2 in a season, or at least at the start. Let's hear about the transfer they want me to make. Hector Bellerin and Schneiderlin, I'm not sure about that one, but why not, I guess, because we've got it in the bag, hopefully. Maybe not in the bag, but I think we can win this one now. Through to Davies. Davies is going to lose it. Oh dear, Davies, no. What? I'm just sorry, but how the flip did that one go in? That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my goodness, what the heck just happened? I am absolutely gutted, safe to say. I don't know how they can just... Yeah, how did that go in? I'm sorry, but that was the lightest shot I think I've ever seen. This is absolutely ridiculous. We're going to have to go on ultra attack, all out attack even. It's still throwing away a win, isn't it? Unless we can change something here. But Keane, why? Oh. Out of every single player we can choose to have there is flipping Michael Keane, not someone who can actually defend. Oh my God, Williams, you actually saved us there. And there's no extra time and it just ends. Oh, that game was absolutely ridiculous. I think we deserve to win personally. I'm a bit disappointed, but it's a 2-2 draw. At least it's exciting for you guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. I'm going to leave it off here. If you did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.